Hey guys, welcome back to the Pressing Matters. I'm Scott. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your support. If you're new or haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you can all hit like, subscribe, and notification, you'll be sure to get notified whenever I upload a new video. So it was with great anticipation that I received this record, the 2x45 Analogue Productions version of Billie Holiday's All or Nothing at All. What I did, or what I've been doing lately, is holding off on new releases and kind of going through what was on my wish lists with different companies. And I'm really enjoying doing this, and I'm finding that I'm getting records that I really love. I do the research, I kind of read the reviews, I watch to make sure they're still available. This one was still available, and I was like, most of this series has gone out of print, and there's a couple left, a couple different titles, and I said, you know what? This is not, even if this comes out in the Verve Acoustic Sound series, it's going to be at 33, and I would love to hear this in 45. So I bit the bullet and ordered it, and I'm super glad I did. This is the cover art. Fantastic, really fantastic. I'll try to show you a close-up. It is in a single pocket. At this point, they weren't doing stout and gatefolds. This is how they were doing their 2x45s. It's not ideal, but you know what? I can forgive it for this kind of quality reproduction on the cover. It includes a nice sheet about Verve. The Verve reissues, shows them all, and a story about them, and even shows the master tapes. So that's good. This is an all analog mastering, of course, by George Marino, and it was pressed at QRP. Let me tell you a little bit about my current Billie Holiday collection. Let's see. I have just 4 items. This is Body and Soul, the original master recording from the Anadisc era. And this is a Japanese mono of Lady Sings the Blues. And then I have the 2 classic records editions of Songs for Distinguished Lovers. This is a 45. I have it in 33 as well. That is my favorite so far. And Lady in Satin, also excellent. A little bit later recording on Columbia. This is the 45, and I also have a 33. This was recorded in 1959. So let me tell you who's on it. Harry Edison is on trumpet, Ben Webster on tenor saxophone, Jimmy Rawls on piano, Red Mitchell on bass, Joe Mondragon on bass as well, Alvin Stoller on drums, and Barney Kessel on guitar. So I put this on. The first time I put this on, I was like, I didn't hear anything. The vinyl is very silent, and all of a sudden the music comes on. Okay, Billie's voice starts, and I'm like, oh my God. My jaw dropped. Literally, I was like, holy, because the illusion of Billie Holiday standing right in front of me singing was so strong and so clear. I was astonished. I was amazed. I was like, this is a special record. I can tell from the first 2 seconds of it. And it didn't let up. It is recorded in a couple different sessions, I believe, but the quality and consistency of the sound is the same throughout. Really, really wonderful sound. I mean, I don't know where they got this mono tape, but it must have been under lock and key for 60 years because it sounds as fresh as the day it was recorded. And wow, what a blessing to get that quality of tape and have George Marino master it in this format. It sounds spectacular. All the little details that give you the realism of the performer being there are there, especially with Billie, but also on the instruments. As far as Billie is concerned, the fragility in her voice, that little bit of cracking, when she parts her lips to say a lyric, you hear all that. You hear her breath, and all those little things add up to give you a very vivid picture. On the instruments, like there's the tenor sax is very, very detailed and rounded, and it's like it's right there. It's like you can see the reflection off the metal of the tenor sax. There's so many things. The guitar is very detailed as well, and everything is balanced. That's one word that came to me when I heard this whole record. I was like, everything is balanced. It's beautiful. The balance of instruments and the voice is perfect. And they don't make them like this anymore. They don't. I don't think so. I mean, this is superior recording from Verve. I think it's the best Verve vocal album that I've ever heard. And it's mono. I mean, the mono, like they say here on the cover, this is kind of a little blurb they have on their mono records. It says a panoramic, true high fidelity recording. And that's absolutely the impression you get is panoramic, even though it's not wall-to-wall soundstage. There is a sense of space, and it's pretty astonishing that it can be rendered so well in a mono signal. But you can hear space around the instruments. You can hear the space, the volume of the studio, the depth. It's pretty incredible. I was shocked how well that aspect of the record came across. The materials, without question, it's all standards that she's so good at interpreting. The emotion and the intention of the lyrics, just she has a way with it that just nobody else does. And this is a fabulous reissue. I am thrilled by it. I think you would be too if you are at all into the Verve years of Billie Holiday. This is essential. I would grab it because I don't think it's going to be around for long. And this is the kind of record that once it goes out of print, it's going to skyrocket because it's done perfectly. And it'll never be done perfectly like this again, I don't think. I mean, how likely is it that they're going to get this tape again and have George Marino, but anyone master this to this level? I just don't see it happening. And I'm thrilled that I got it. It was $60 well spent. I'd love to hear what you think if you have it. If not, like he says, buy now or cry later. I would have been crying if I didn't get this. But I'm not shilling for Chad, but this is really an essential, and I'm thrilled that I got it. Absolutely thrilled. So let me know what you think. Until next time, Scott for the Pressing Matters. Have a great day.